Bob Vylan has been caught lying about Charlie Kirk. He's been caught red-handed. And I'm going to prove it to you now. Because you've got to be really careful, guys, about what you believe on the internet. And not only from social media, people posting on there, but also journalists as well. And over the next few weeks, I'm going to be posting about all the lies about Charlie Kirk on social media and in the mainstream press. Now, not all of them, because there's so many. But what I want to do is just help you guys cut through the absolute nonsense that people are saying about this man, Charlie Kirk, all the nouns that they're naming him. And I'm going to show you actual full clips that completely disparage rumours about Charlie Kirk. I've found so much evidence that all these names that people are calling him are just a false. And it's really important that we know the truth. So I've always said to my clients, do not lie to journalists. Now, of course, you don't have to tell them the whole truth if you don't want to. You know, it depends what, just because somebody's a journalist doesn't mean they have to know the whole truth, nothing but the truth, you know, about a personal matter, for example. But I've always told my clients never lie to journalists because you get found out. So this is what Bob Vylan said that has been seen tens of millions of times. It's been viewed 22 million times on Twitter, X, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's absolutely everywhere. So this is what he said. Let's have a look now.
Yo, real quick. At no point during yesterday's show was Charlie Kirk's death celebrated. At no point whatsoever did we celebrate Charlie Kirk's death. I did call him a piece of shit. That much is true. But at no point was his death celebrated. If it was, go find me a quote, go find me something that proves that we were celebrating his death. You're not going to find it because it didn't happen. What did happen is one reporter that bought their ticket online came with the sole purpose of finding something to report. And after I called him a piece of shit and we played a song, they have written that up as a celebration. Not a celebration, isn't a celebration, wasn't a celebration. Calm down.
Okay. So you've heard what he said there. Not a celebration, he said. Now let's watch the truth. Let's watch the whole quote, unedited.
I want to dedicate this next one to an absolute piece of shit of a human being. The pronouns was, were. Because if you chat shit, you will get banned. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, a piece of shit. Because if you chat shit, you will get banned.
There was another video of him as well. This is the video from another angle that shows him actually celebrating with a dance at the end.
I want to dedicate this next one to an absolute piece of shit of a human being. The pronouns was, were. Because if you chat shit, you will get banned. Rest in Charlie Kirk, a piece of
Okay, now I'm going to show you the response on Twitter, which has been, wow. This is what you get for lying. I mean, firstly, the fact he didn't even think that the people might have videos out there showing the truth. So look at the response, right? So he puts this out on Twitter. 46,000 comments, 22 million views, 25,000 likes. Some people press the like button because they, they're trying to save it. And 6,100 reposts. So this has been seen by tens, if not hundreds of millions of people. So we go into the video and look at the responses. So the first one is from Tommy Robinson. Watch if I ever bump into you. Then there's a vicar here calling him a despicable heathen. What you said is recorded and has been shared countless times, so your lies aren't going to fix this. And then somebody here, he's posted the actual video for everybody to see. Then even Rudy Giuliani, the former mayor of New York, joins in, and he said, your own words, according to first-hand video, if you talk shit, you get banned. You are literally justifying the idea of shooting anyone, you get banned. Who says something you disagree with, e.g. you talk shit. I've never heard of you before seeing this video, but presumably you have a massive following. How irresponsible and dangerous for you to utter such words to your fans. Notice the crowd cheers in response. Your plea now to calm down is not enough. You should totally renounce your own words endorsing murder against those you disagree with, or be completely and irreparably ostracized from society, because spreading the message that murder is an acceptable avenue to silence free speech is dangerous and destabilizing to us all. Anyway, then somebody else chimes in with an article that's been published saying left-wing extremism linked to psychopathy and narcissism study. And this is true here, this one here that somebody's put a be kind, and behind the mask, the left have been so evil about Charlie Kirk. And I think they've been stupid as well. And I don't mean the left, I mean sort of the far, far left that have lost sense of reality. Not the left that want, free healthcare and they don't want to see people on the street homeless. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about, because the right and centre don't want that either. They don't want people to suffer. But I'm talking about the left, so far left, they believe what the media is saying. And I'm going to prove over the next few weeks, a lot of it is completely false. And I'm going to call out the journalists as well. And I'm going to ask for evidence. Why are you saying this about Charlie? Why are you saying that? It's just so disappointing, but it's true. They are so nasty. This is a man, remember. Charlie Kirk never killed anybody. Zero. So didn't deserve this response. But we go on here and people are calling him a clown. He's a liar. This guy says he's got 1.1 million followers. He's a professor. You are a terrible person, Gad Said says. Charlie Kirk died for the crime of wishing to engage people in vigorous debates. In a free society, people have a right to disagree on important matters. You gleefully celebrated his assassination. It's recorded. I watched it. Charlie and his wife and 2 young children. Do you not have any sense of dignity in your utterly broken moral compass? You are a degenerate. And I'm going to repost it. What he did. Okay? This is what I'm saying. When somebody dies, you should have some respect. Clown world, stop lying. But it gets... We move on a bit and everybody... Yeah, Liam Tufts joins in. He's got 250,000 on his podcast. You narcissistic gaslighting pig. I mean, there is some truth in that because he is lying and he has tried to gaslight us, this Bob Vylan guy. We've all seen what you said, Liam goes on to say, accompanied with the elation you demonstrated. You celebrated the assassination of a man you disagree with. Who the F do you think you are? You're a filthy individual and I wish you the worst. Again here, liar from Theo. He's got 172,000 followers and he's the Minister of Defence and Foreign Trade. But we go on a bit further. I can't quite find on the thread right now, but I remember when I first looked at it and I started reading down. So on the thread, Christopher Landau, the Deputy Secretary of State, he joined in on the thread and he said, "You are not alone. Rest assured that the State Department has revoked his visa, so at least he will not be engaging in his grotesque diatribes on American soil." So the US have revoked Bob Dylan's visa to work and perform in the US, to even enter America. So this guy is absolutely stupid, and everybody's piling in of what a horrible guy he is. Not only did he say something horrific, sowing division in society, he then went online and lied about it. He should have kept it. Well, firstly, he shouldn't have done what he did. Like, that is so evil, saying that on stage. But to go online and say he never lied is so thick, because now he's made the situation worse for himself. Because then all these other people, huge figures, public figures with power, have piled in, and now Bob Vylan looks even more of an evil guy and is, not going to be playing on American soil. I'm glad that he has done this. He's gone out with this video, apologize, whatever. He didn't apologize, I don't think. He just tried to set the record straight. Because it's just showing the world his true colours. It's shown that he's a liar and he's evil. So I'm actually really glad he's done that. But I tell my clients all the time, and anybody here is watching, do not lie to journalists. And that means don't lie to posts on social media as well. Because you do get caught out. In today's huge CCTV society, everybody's got a camera. They carry around with them on the person or on the glasses. It is just dumb. So good riddance, Bob Vylan, and anybody that follows that guy. Well, that's a mark on your character as well, because that would put me off. Following somebody that's got so much hate for somebody in his heart. A man like Charlie Kirk, who never, ever anybody. Yeah. If we're not careful, it's going to start a major issue. Remember, people in America, over a third, or approximately a third of the people have got a gun. So and frankly, even in the UK, you could hire somebody, I don't know how, but I could find out. You could talk to the right people, and, things like this can happen there as well. So, and anywhere in the world. So, yeah. It's shocking, and the whole thing's really shocked me to the core. The way the public have responded to Charlie Kirk's death. And I'm talking about the people that have been saying horrible things about him and lies. Okay, well, please, a very small percentage of you who are watching my videos are subscribed. It would be, if you could do me a massive favour and please subscribe to this channel, it will really help. Do watch this video here, and I'm going to post more over the next few weeks on the lies about Charlie Kirk. I'll see you in the next video.